Autism Spectrum Disorder by Andrea, Deanne, and Nikki. What is autism? Autism is a lifelong neurodevelopmental disability that's typically recognized during the second year of life. Autism used to be separated into two separate categories, which were autistic disorder and Asperger's syndrome. Now they are under one diagnosis, which is called autism spectrum disorder. The type of degree of autism is determined by the varying degrees of difficulty in social interactions, verbal and nonverbal communication, and repetitive behaviors. There is no known cause for ASD. Autism was first discovered by American child psychiatrist Leo Kanner in 1943. ASD is likely to have multiple etiologies, including genetic factors and environmental factors. Hereditary estimates range from 37 to 90% based on twin studies. Manifestations can range from mild to severe depending on the degree of autism. Difficulty developing and maintaining relationships, distorted communication, easily upset due to changes in routine or being placed in a new or overstimulating environment, failing to or being slow to respond to someone calling their name or other verbal attempts to gain attention, making little to no eye contact, sensitive to light, touch, sound, and temperatures. Despite their relatively moderate to severe disability, some children known as savants excel in particular areas such as art, music, mathematics, memory, and puzzle building. What is a meltdown? A meltdown is the loss of control and the ability for the individual to control emotions and actions. This is not the same thing as a temper tantrum. Warning signs of the potential meltdown include asking to leave, pacing, rocking, flapping arms, bolting, or running away from the situation. Sometimes self-injurious behavior may be exhibited, such as rocking and headbanging, which is present and results in a higher need for safety precautions. Some may be so aggressive and dangerous that the individual may need to be restrained. Lab tests and procedures. Raven's progressive matrices, or RPM, is used to test fluid intelligence, ability to infer rules, set goals, and use high-level abstractions. A study was conducted at the University of California, San Diego School of Medicine that analyzed blood samples to look at patterns of gene expression, looking at which genes turned on and off. Blood samples from 215 toddlers, 131 which had autism. The two groups showed significantly different patterns of gene expression related to immune function and protein production. The altered protein patterns were concentrated in pathways known to be crucial to early brain development. Currently, there is no cure for autism. The Institute of Medicine studied relationships between 8 types of vaccines and adverse effects. Authors found evidence to reject a relationship between vaccines and autism. Current research shows that parts of the brain that involve emotions appear to have abnormal growth patterns in children with ASD. Some treatments include SSRIs that may help decrease aggression, along with antipsychotics to help with insomnia are used. Some non-pharmacological interventions include applied behavior analysis, which is used to help increase positive behaviors and reduce negative behaviors. Sensory integration therapy used to influence the brain's reaction to touch, sounds, and movement. Speech therapy and use of alternative communication with picture boards may be utilized. Here are some examples of communication devices. According to the CDCP, 1 in 68 children have some form of autism. This includes 1 in 42 boys and 1 in 189 girls. Males are 4 times as more likely to have autism than girls. Studies have found that 10 to 37% of cases may be associated with medical conditions such as tuberculosis, sclerosis, Fragile X syndrome, maternal rubella, Angelman syndrome, and anoxia during birth. Some mental health issues may accompany autism, such as GI disorders, seizures, sleep disturbances, ADHD, anxiety, and phobias. Question number 1. Which of the following represents a primary characteristic of autism? 1. Normal social play. 2. Consistent imitation of others' actions. 3. Lack of social interaction and awareness. 4. Normal verbal and nonverbal communication. The correct answer is number 3, lack of social interaction and awareness. Question number 2. A child with autism is being admitted to the hospital for diagnostic tests. The nurse should assign this child to a 1. Private room, 2. Semi-private room, 3. 4-bed ward room, or 4. Contact isolation room. The correct answer is 1. A private room.